dog.
Hey, man,
You gonna put him on there?
Country's already on there.
Man.
I already been on there.
He need episode 2.
Episode 2.
This your girl Naomi Javinci, and you is right here with the one and only Hood Hierarchy. You already know.
Oh man, look, man, OG Tulo, man, the Coke Talker, Houston. You know what I'm saying? 8 times, man, Dirty Size, man. You know, this what it is, man. You know, rocking with my boy, Uncle Beats.
First of all, yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. This Jap City TV, y'all already know what's going on. Band of the Road, East Side Legend. I'm in this boy with Hierarchy, with my boy Uncle Beats. Y'all already know what's going on. East Side Chicago, West Side Chicago, Low End, Wild Hunters. Acknowledge me. Let's get up, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Yo, y'all, this Hood Hierarchy. This your girl Star with 3 R's. Y'all got it. This is the best platform for the artists.
Now we gonna start with the South Side, where GDs and BDs and Blackstones don't coincide. So let me be your tour guide. So when you in a certain area, you will know what that hood ride.
How you doing, Two Sweets? How you doing?
Hey.
Good to have you here. If somebody was trying to be a guest on the Gangster Chronicles, what's the qualification?
Man, just have an interesting story, man. That's how we made our name, man. We really made our name off of just having interesting people on, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, dog, I'd rather talk to an interesting person than a celebrity any day, dog.
There we go.
Any day. So if you got something interesting,
I was on the Gangster Chronicles, so I guess I'm interesting, people.
Yo, what up, people? Y'all tapped in with President Sly, Hood Hierarchy. Y'all checking out, you know what I'm saying? Unc right here. Stay tuned. Buffalo, New York in the building. Aye.
Okay, so it is what it is. I am that girl, Olivia. This is Hood Hierarchy with Uncle Beats. Make sure you guys remember to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are absolutely amazing. No matter what anybody says, you got this.
Hood Hierarchy, they know that's you.
Yeah, that's the
Hood Hierarchy.
That's the podcast.
Listen, give me my hat first. I need my merch. I need my Hood Hierarchy merch.
I'm going to be there.
All right, give me my merch.
I got you.
All right, Hood Hierarchy. All right. Now I gotta shout them out because I've been asking for my merch.
I got you.
Hood Hierarchy, but you dig, like I'm in the Hood Hierarchy. You dig? I really pull up in real life, you know. But I want to salute you and give you blessings, bro, on your journey, bro, to the top. You dig? Meet me up there, nigga. I see you when I get there.
And check this out, y'all. It's your boy Benzino, right? And we talking the hood or we talking Hood Hierarchy? It's my man Uncle Beats. He in the building. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, pull up. It's your boy Benzino.
Yo, it's going down. Y'all know what time it is. It's the Hood Hierarchy Mobcast, and it's me, Uncle Beats, in the streets like white lines on the corner like a stop sign. If you want us to be all right, hit that like. If you care, hit that share. If you really own it, leave a comment. You want us to do well, ring the bell. But if you really want us out the trap, drop something on that Hood Hierarchy cash out. It's finna go down, 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 all the way down. This is what I need y'all to do. Get in them comments. Drop your hood, drop your city, drop your state. Let us know where you're coming from. Let us know what you think about what's going on, what we're talking about. Shout out to the top dog, Conut in the building. What's up, brother? We finna get into it. So I'm gonna run the intro and we gonna come right back. Hood Hierarchy Mobcast. Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I done been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto
We made so much doing that. I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
It's your boy, Project Pata, Hood Hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. And you rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Team Pretty P stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy, and it's just that simple, just that easy.
It's 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
One was saying this the one and only HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, Bow Bow Bow. Hey, it's going down. Yes, it is. I done had y'all waiting, so I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I just want to say, finally, I got somebody from the the dirtiest of the dirty in the building. So it's finna go down. I want y'all to give it up for the one and only in the building, my guy, Legend Made is here. What's going on, man?
What's on with it, big brother? How you doing today?
Man, I'm happy, man. Finally got you here. We've been working on it, putting it together, and I got you here. But I know it's worth it. So
Yes, sir. We about to get this bit jumping.
I'm happy, man. Before I get in his business, we like to discuss like some trending stuff, y'all. Y'all know this. But I want to
Let's get
say
it.
this. If this y'all first time watching this, we always check in with the streets. We always got to check in with the streets. That's where we read the comments. So get in them comments, drop your hood, drop your city, drop your state. Let us know what you think. Let me see what we got in there. Of course, my guy Boogie Flavors in the building. The one and only Trey Boogie. I call him Boogie Flavors, though. He should have never used this. But it's Trey Boogie. Let's Chop It Up podcast. All the way from San Diego, California in the building. Y'all need to tap in with him. We got Alan Jones coming in from Facebook, said what it do to you, man. So I gotta ask you, man, I seen some stuff on the internet. I be watching everything on the internet, right? Donald Trump said all drug dealers should get the death penalty. That way won't anybody sell drugs. What do you think about that?
That's a little extreme. Not a little extreme. I said that wrong. That's really extreme. Dude, wow. Cause like, who do we not know that ain't sold drugs that's like in our generation? Like everybody done pretty much done dabbled in that shit a little bit type shit. So
Good dude.
that's a little extreme. You talk about a nigga selling weed supposed to die. The fuck? Fuck he on. He tripping. I mean, I get what he trying to say. But come on, man, that weed ain't killing nobody.
What about that? What about the other stuff then? What if he say
Well,
weed?
now, look, this where I'm at with it. I feel like everybody should be able to make their money how they want to make their money. But everything should have consequences with it.
Right.
So if you out here selling bad dope and niggas dying from it, then whatever happened to you, that's on you. You get it? That's just how I look at it. If you selling shit,
I gotta ask you. I gotta cut in and ask you. What if see, I'm glad you said that, right? Because there's always two sides of it, right? But what if you just somebody trying to get some money and you really a peon and somebody in front of you something and it's full of fentanyl and you sell it to somebody and people die? Should you be treated like you did that on purpose? Or should it be more lenient?
you gotta be smart enough to know what the fuck you selling.
Right.
That's what it come down to. If you out here selling stepped on shit and you telling people you got that raw shit, you fucked up anyway.
Yeah.
So like if you letting a dude, if you gullible enough to just take something from a nigga and not get it tested first, not let somebody, see what's going on with it, you just gonna go out there and just start pushing it, then you set yourself up for that.
You gotta be responsible. Now I got a cousin, free my cousin Banger B, Big Tay in the feds. And you know, I did 6, man. I did 6 fed. 6 months. 6 months, right. 6 months, right. But I beat the case. I beat the
Right.
case. But my cousin wasn't so lucky. He got, I think they gave him 16 years. So he been working on trying to get back. He done almost walked down to 16 though. But in our case, they had 6 bodies on it from overdoses. So they're trying to charge us with people who done overdosed. But people getting stuff from everybody, all type of people. You know,
You don't know who they got that from.
don't know who they got it from. So they've been having to take bodies off the case because of that. So that's how they're trying to get back. But what I'm asking you, should it be his fault too for what other people did or what? Because you know he's saying I sold dope, but I never sold nothing that was bad. It's like
I
how does
mean,
that work?
now I get what you're saying because it get kind of touchy in that situation. Because if nigga gonna buy shit from buku different people, you really don't know who shit fucking them up.
Right.
And then too, it depends on how much they doing too. You know, you could do too much and kill yourself. So
you're right.
I guess it should be on both parties. It should be on the person who taking it and the person who's selling it. You feel me? Because if you go and sell this nigga like enough to fucking kill like 30 people, you feel me? What you think he about to do?
It's a cold game, man.
It is. It's a fucked up. It ain't really no feelings in that shit. You feel me? Like everything is about money. So I mean, you gotta take the good with it's good and bad and everything. You gotta take the good with the bad. And I mean, the bad is that you gonna go to fucking jail if you get caught.
Don't get caught. That's all I can tell you.
All you could do, you know, you could take the alternative route, which I'm not saying that nobody should do that, but you know, niggas do it.
What's the alternative route?
They tell.
Well, since you did it, I didn't. You mentioned it because this is not a messy podcast. It's a mobcast. But then Big Meat snitch, man. I want to know what you think, man. I know you've been in the internet.
He kind of did some gangster like what gangster did. Like it's like when everybody was mad about the shit with what gangster did too. Like how they was like, you know what I'm talking about? Birdman brother.
We're gonna go back to that because everybody don't know gangster. So we're gonna go back to that. But what you say he kind of did what?
He kind of like it's like dry snitching. Like you ain't really telling, but you telling at the same time.
Right.
Like
you know what's crazy? I'm finna come to the streets too. But I'm hearing all these meat stories. You know, all these meat stories. I don't know what to believe.
Me neither. It's all kind of shit. I done heard all kind of shit about the nigga too.
Stuff. Nobody just came with no direct paperwork. And like you say, he's not doing like gangster saying, well, this is what happened. If y'all think I snitched, then I snitched. So he ain't talking about it. So one thing I do know though, if they arrest El Chapo, he can't say, well, since y'all got me, I'll give you a guy. I know a guy's buying 5 keys. Y'all can get him. And they said, we gonna let you go, El Chapo. You gave us him. That ain't how that work. So
that ain't enough.
Right. The dude they saying Meech set up, he needed to be a Meech to get out of jail. You gotta give him somebody big.
You gotta give some big shit. You gotta be on some how they said Nicky Barnes was doing it. You gotta be on some shit like back then. Like you gotta be dropping dimes on niggas.
Nicky Barnes gave away other heavyweights, but they're not gonna let you out because you set up one dude and you somebody.
I mean, I always look at it like when somebody got the spotlight, somebody always gonna come out trying to chase clout.
Ain't that what they do?
This is a clout chasing fucking generation. Like that's all everybody be want to do. Like as soon as they think they got a kind of they think they got something on you, or they trying to come out with everything out the blue. Mind you, you been knew this shit, but you won't wait till you think I got some shit. People funny, bro.
Do you understand, legend? That's why I got 10 girlfriends, because I don't want to break up with nobody, because they're going to get on the internet saying, yeah, his old dirty draws, or he did this, he did. So I just keep them on, man. I don't break up with them. I want to break up with them. Stop saying, hold on, let's check in with the streets, man, because they'll catch me and say, yeah, you want to read my comment, MF? Oh, no, we got my guy Charlie West. Shout out, he out of Arizona right now though. He said, "Eye for an eye, ain't no other way." That's about the dope. Alan Jones said, "They know what they selling." They go to guy Big Boss Guap said, "Street fame." Derek Tomorrow in the building said, "Whoop!" Shout out to the mob cast. Alan said, "A non-verbal agreement is by my shit because it's good. The buyer assumes responsibility." Hey, I'm with you. There we go, y'all. Big Six in the building. Said hood evening, P-Town South Side. Kona said, of course you do not want to go to jail again after that hard six, Kona. Hard six. 20 piece. Young Rick in the building. I gotta ask you about something else. So Jay-Z got accused of rape. This big story about this girl. This girl said Jay-Z and Puffy raped her. Come to find out, the lady said it was all a lie. So now he trying to sue her. Should he be able to sue her, or should she be locked up? Because Jay-Z don't need no money.
Man, I'll sue the fuck out her ass if I was him. I don't give a damn if I don't need nothing. Bitch, you just tried to end me type shit. Like, you tried to throw me under the bus and some shit that wasn't even real. I'll sue the fuck out. Man, what? All her children gonna be paying me. Her grandchildren gonna be paying.
I know you street people like to say nobody deserves to be in jail. But should somebody like that be locked up to try to get somebody locked up for that?
Yeah, that's like low
Worst thing you
down.
can get you somebody locked up for.
Right, that's some low down shit because they gonna fuck over you in behind that wall and shit like that.
Right. They gonna do you wrong in there. Then Jay-Z coming in there, they gonna be in that jiggle what? Jiggle who? So hard knock life.
Man, look, that's a bad
real hard knock
situation.
life in that thing, man. So
That's a bad way to go to jail, bro. You can't go to jail for nothing like that.
man, they just doing anything to people, man. They doing anything to people.
Facts. That's that clout shit. They think, well, other people getting money, I'm gonna try to get some too.
Well, I don't know. I think what's her name got a nice Cassie got a nice 40 million or something. So I don't
That's a lot.
But nah, man, you can't send nobody down for no damn rape just because you want some money.
Facts, man. And nothing happened to you. Like, what type of shit you on?
That's just deep. Well, let me see what Charlie West say. Charlie West say, I know somebody close to this cat that said Meech snitched, and he said dude had bread like Meech did, and his whole team believes. Nah, he ain't had bread like Meech. I'm sorry. Sorry, St. Louis, wherever you from, he done had bread like Meech. Now I must admit, I do know some that had more bread than Meech, but they was on El Chapo case. These was Mexican dudes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
And that's who they was getting the shit from. So
that's who the black people was going for. But wasn't nobody big as Meech, man. It just wasn't. Rick said that's rape. You got to get bought up on some charges with street justice. I know that's right. Speaking of street justice, man, I seen something, right? So rest in peace to the rapper Lil Ronnie and his daughter.
Oh man, that's some wild shit.
That's like the worst ever. My guy Showshot called me yesterday. Said, man, make sure when y'all get on here, when you get on there with Legend Made, talk about it. So now they got stuff coming out of the shooters, and they're saying that he knew he was into it with them people, and they told him not to come to that car wash, right?
Yeah.
That so what is somebody supposed to do in a situation like that? When somebody tells you we into it, don't come somewhere, do you play it low, or do you just keep moving like you ain't got beef going on with people?
I mean, growing up in New Orleans, like my generation, I mean now they nuts now. But my generation, we really didn't cross that line. If we seen you with your children,
Right,
we wasn't gonna touch you or do nothing to you.
right,
So I don't know what he was thinking. Cause if somebody tell me that, I'm not moving around with my children anyway.
right.
Like that's the last thing I'm trying to do is have my kids. I got kids. I got a daughter. So
Right.
like when I seen that shit, I was like, damn, like
Yeah,
I would never have my child in that kind of situation ever. So
and you
fuck
know,
all that.
on. If it's on, it's on. Bottom line. So you gotta.
And that's how you gotta look at it. So fuck all that. I'm being tough. I'm doing this. If I know I got my turn with me, I'm not even about to go around nowhere around there. Cause what's the point of putting her in that situation? Cause they done told you if I catch you over there, we come and spin on you.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, when you now, you know what? Like Derek tomorrow said, we were just talking about this, right? So before we get out into your personal business, I got some black community questions. Hold on. What y'all Rick say? Ain't no rules no more. Don't play like don't play like that with people. Some people don't care who you with. They don't.
Well, that's what I said. You heard me? Like that old law shit. It is no old law, and I be trying to explain that shit to people.
Right.
Like everywhere have a old law, like something like a code. It's no. I don't know how it is where you. I mean, obviously, there's no code out there neither. It's no fucking code no more. Like they don't give
Hold
no
on, man.
fucks.
How dare you come in Chicago? Let me tell you about New Orleans is the original home of the code breaking, okay? New
Nah, it
Orleans is
is.
the original. Let me tell you how rough New Orleans is. I remember I was on tour back in the day. This is like before Katrina, right?
What? Yeah. See, before Katrina,
Right.
it was bad. Like niggas getting chopped up and put in boxes type shit and left it in they front door. Like
It was terrible because the dudes we on tour with, they're like, no, y'all not, because every city, I'm going to neighborhoods, mean people like, no, you can't do that in New Orleans. No, they will kill you. And I'm like, man, I'm from Chicago. This ain't Chicago. No, no, no.
man,
I'm like, man, you got to be crazy. So I'm finna go anyway and discover New Orleans. I want to go see the 3rd Ward, 8th Ward, 9th
oh
Ward,
no,
17, everything. I get
hell
a phone
no.
call. One of my homies from Little Rock. This is Little Rock, and Little Rock ain't no joke either.
Oh, I know they got the ass out there, the
Yes,
gangs and shit.
they ain't no joke, and they get off that water out there and be out they mind. So I tell them, oh yeah, they telling me don't go check out New Orleans, don't go to the hood. He beats no, please don't. And this is a stone cold gangster begging me, please promise me you're not gonna. I'm like, what is going on out there in New Orleans? So later, New Orleans
They kill their
exposed
own
me.
artists. Like
What?
once you get to a certain point, you gotta get the fuck. Cause
Right.
it's a track record of them killing the niggas who coming up in the city.
Yeah, man. No, but you say it is better now, though.
A little bit,
No,
just
I'm
a
gonna
little.
I'm gonna tell you something about your city, man. Next time, I'm gonna make sure I'm around you, right? So I was in New Orleans. I'm on a family trip though, so I got like my daughter with me. Even though she grown, she's about 21 at the time. I got my lady with me, my uncles are. So we're going to see Uptown now. I'm not putting up with this foolishness no
Yeah,
more.
y'all going
So
across the fucking across the bridge. Yeah,
I'm like, we're getting away from Canal Street. We're going to see some action. So
he
we get
said he
on
going away is popping.
we get on Martin Luther King, And I didn't know that they don't understand how dangerous New Orleans is, right? So we
You ever
go.
notice? Look, not to cut you off. You ever notice how every Martin Luther King is fucked up? Every MLK street is fucked up in every city.
It'll never be
But
my
go
address. I just tell you that much. So, and yes, that MLK lives up to it. So we go. We want the Popeyes, of course. I'm taking them to Popeyes. So I see the gas station, and it said Uptown Mini Mart.
Yeah,
So
I know which one you're talking about. I'm picturing the Popeyes. You must have you came right over the bridge. You talking about the Popeyes is on the left, right?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
And I know what store you talking about
I
too.
know it. And I look over to the side. I'm about to get gas, and I see 100 people in the cut just chilling, right? And I'm like, no, not this.
Somebody gonna ask you who you are. Say,
Right.
what's that here? Who you is? Your
And I
people
ain't
is.
gonna lie. By myself, I probably would have did it and tapped in. But I got them with me, so I gotta think for them. So I go across the street to the Shell. So now my lady trying to stay in the car. I'm like, no, come on in the gas station with us. Everybody going in. They still don't realize what's going on. So now I'm going to get in the car, and my brother like, oh my God, look at him. It was a dude pumping his gas, and he had like he didn't have a 30 pop. He had a whole drum on his gun.
Yeah, you gotta have that bitch on you when you get. Man, look, bro.
And this was like 2
Everybody.
years ago. This was not a long time ago. But
Yeah, see, you look. Everybody that's not from New Orleans, when they tell me that they going out there, I'll be like, look, don't get gas nowhere in the city. Get that shit in Metairie. I'm serious. Get that shit in Metairie or Kenner. Cause like it you better have your yeah with you. Keep that bitch with you. I keep mine with me every time I'm moving around. That bitch is moving with me.
He trying to help y'all. Listen to me. Just go across the Slidell. Then you know you'll be
Yeah, you safe over there. You safe as a motherfucker over there.
go
Ain't nothing
across
gonna
that
happen to you.
bridge. Thank me later. Right. But
Or stay in Metairie. Go to Metairie or Kenner. That's like about 10 minutes from New Orleans. Or stay downtown. Don't go nowhere else if you come and visit. Stay downtown. That's the only. Just stay there.
Do y'all hear this? But you know what? With that being said, see, because you from New Orleans, here go the favoritism. Here go the favoritism. They gonna say I'm showing favoritism. We screen everybody that come in here before we get into their business, man. So with that being said, what city and state are you from?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Where
Technically, hold on. Technically, I was born in Homer, Louisiana, but I was raised in New Orleans.
What big city is Homer by?
Homer is close to like Thibodeau. Like it ain't that far from New Orleans.
Okay, yeah. I mess with my guy HD for president. He from Baton Rouge.
I know HD. Shout out HD.
That's nephew. I just was talking to HD. HD for president. Then my guy King Rice, he from New Iberia. I rock with him.
I know where that's at too.
And
he in the country.
Martinville, by Lafayette, St. Martinville. My guy 13.
Yeah.
I be up through there. So
you got some nice looking women out there.
They do. So you knew. So what part of New Orleans are you from?
Gentilly, the AWAD, Franklin Avenue.
The Gentilly area.
Mm-hmm.
First 48.
See, when I was a kid, that was like a middle class black area. So like shit used to be going on, but it wasn't that bad. But they still used to have shit going on. Like nigga was held hostage up the street. Like police had. It used to still be shit going on. Like, but it wasn't like niggas getting killed all the time in that little area.
Right. Okay. So let me jump into something. Oh, this is hard, man, because y'all got a heck of a place, man. And you know, normally I'm biased because Chicago is the best in the world at every single thing, y'all.
It's
But
different down here.
but if I'm in New Orleans and I'm trying to get something to eat in the hood, where you sending me to?
Oh, what you want?
I'm in New Orleans. I'm gonna take gumbo.
You want some gumbo? Man, you gotta go to the Blue Store.
Blue Stove? What?
Yeah, the Blue Store.
The Blue
Just that's the name of it. The Blue Store. Like say you wanted like crawfish,
Right.
like Cajuns under the fucking bridge by Claiborne.
Cajuns under the bridge. Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Good. See, where y'all at, y'all take crawfish real serious. They don't know
Facts.
that pre-crawfish in other places because it don't be fresh like y'all's.
Yeah, like we literally going like they got a spot out here like in Rain, Louisiana, where it's just nothing but crawfish farm.
Crawfish farms. Wow.
Yeah. And like they like breed them bitches and catch them bitches just for this season.
Yeah, y'all got the y'all got some of the best food in the world, man. I can't front on.
We
I can't
do.
New Orleans. And especially when you get down there where I was talking about where New Liberia and all that stuff at.
Oh yeah, like where they making them sauce pecans and all that shit.
Yeah, they
See,
really put
I know how to cook too.
Oh, okay, y'all. Y'all hear this. Coconut, you hear that? Because all these people who say they know how to cook, we gonna start coming to them and do a cooking show with them. We gonna see. We gonna make y'all live up to this. We gonna make y'all live up to this.
Man, I'm yeah.
Yeah, I see fat. I see a fat person in the comments saying, "Oh, hold on." Shout out to my guy Shoke Body OGs and Young Guys podcast. Young Rick said, What's the sauce for the chicken? What y'all put on chicken down there?"
What kind of chicken? Like he mean like smothered chicken? Like you talking about like putting it in a gravy or like just like
Give
fried
us
chicken?
both. Give us gravy and give us like, do y'all use a barbecue sauce or what? Like what y'all use?
All right. A lot of people down here like Sweet Baby Ray.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Okay.
Hmm. A lot of people down here like his shit. I mean, it's cool. Like I'm not really that big on a like eating like a grill like barbecue type person. Like I eat it, but that's not. I'd rather like smother that shit like in some gravy.
Okay. Smothered chicken.
Hmm.
All right. What's your favorite hood movie?
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to say Shotters.
Shotters is a good choice. Shotters is
I'm
a
gonna
good.
have to. Like, I mean, I done seen like all of them. Like one that people probably don't ever say, like Blue Hill Avenue. That been
Blue
fire
Hill
too.
Avenue. Blue Hill Avenue is the one.
That been fire.
Love Blue
But,
Hill Avenue.
but see, like
Um,
Shotters, me and my partners, like at one point, we used to imitate, imitate like the whole fucking movie. Like,
that I, I don't know what to say about that. You almost made me say me and me just imitate Blue Hill. But I don't know if we should be saying this stuff. Shotters is just wrong to be imitated. Y'all needed another movie, man. Y'all need to be watching the Muppets, okay? That's what me and my homies did.
not the Muppets.
what what about this? This a hard one. This is a hard one. Hold on, I gotta roll this for Konak because I just feel like stun one time. Hold on. Because we way past. I just feel like stun.
Hey, Uncle Beats, it's Maya sending you a big congratulations on your 100th episode of Hood Hierarchy.
You know, I just had to stun. I just had to stun. So, what's your top three rappers, man, that influence you, inspired you? What's your top three?
All right, like that done influenced me.
Yeah.
So of course I gotta go easy.
Okay.
All that. I've been listening to dude since I was a little kid.
Right.
And like somebody else that I grew up listening to too was Fabulous.
Oh, okay.
Fab is definitely somebody who inspired me. Like I guess like that fly shit. Like I like to get fly. And then I don't know if everybody know it, but Dipset influenced New Orleans tremendously.
Straight
In
up.
high school, in high school,
Right.
we was on them. Like the Huaraches, the Kobe
Right.
Huaraches, the whole city was wearing them shoes. We was
Right.
wearing the jerseys. We was like, man, we was on it.
So that's why Jewels and Wayne was easy to
Yes.
Oh, Cameron and Master P did a song too. Remember he redid
Yes.
Bella. Hey man, y'all
Even
shout out to let me reintroduce this. Well, not this legend, the legend made in the building.
it's
Yeah,
popping, man.
I never knew Dipset was that heavy there because I'm not gonna
Fucking
lie.
right, bro. We was like, dog, like we was on it. Like I was listening to all like, so I would have to say like Wayne, Fab, and like Dipset as a whole because I like Els and I used to like a lot of the shit that Cam used to do. And I mean Jim had developed later on. Like I was listening to Jim latest project earlier today.
Man,
And
have you heard it? Oh
yeah,
my
like
goodness.
I was like, okay, Jimmy,
What you think of it?
he could rap now. Like
Man, Jim.
I'll say back in the G when they first started, yeah, he couldn't rap back then. Like you could tell he was just learning, but he kind of had like found it like in the Vamp Life shit. Like a lot of people don't never say nothing about that, but I listened to like the little Vamp Life project too, and the flows that he was using on there, I was like, oh, he done figured it out.
Yeah, he definitely I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I should say this, but I wasn't listening to him, man. I wasn't. But but I respect what he did with Dipset.
Yeah,
People know he was the poster child for Dipset.
like nigga, we watched Killer Season and all that shit.
But I'm not gonna lie. Them arguing recently,
I don't like it.
but it made me go check out his album, man. I just really want to, because I'm like, he can't be this bad as Cam saying he is. Because of course I like balling and stuff, and I'd have bumped into him a lot of times. So I'm like, he can't be this bad. And when I listen to it, I don't know, man.
Man, he can rap.
He really stepped it up with this new one.
He figured out like what kind of flows he's supposed to be using.
Right.
And that's when you can always tell when somebody like mastering their craft.
Right.
Because it start like sounding like they part of the music and not like they just rapping on top the beat.
Right. Well, y'all already see this dude is hood, so he's in. He's in. We know he officially hood. I just gotta ask you one more thing, man.
What's up, brother?
And tell the truth, man, because I don't
Go
feel
ahead.
like you've told a lie yet. Now, even though I met you by way of Cash Money, be honest, man. When you was coming up, who was you bumping? No Limit or Cash Money?
Cash Money.
Cash Money. And why Cash Money over No Limit? Like, was it a reason or what?
I think I just related more to Cash Money. Like No Limit scene, like, and I mean no shout out to them. Cause like Fiend, 504 Fiend, like that's like my big brother. Like that's my dog. Like
Right.
I like
One
and
of the
I fuck
greatest
with
to ever do it. One of the greatest.
right. I fuck with everything that No Limit did. But
Right.
like as a kid, like Cash Money appealed to me more.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I was it probably hit y'all at the same time. But us, all we had was No Limit at first. Then we had
It was like that at first
Oh,
too.
okay, well.
It was just No Limit at first, and then Cash Money came out of nowhere. Cause see, never mind. I'm not even gonna talk about that shit. Just, just know, like once they started going on a run, like with the Hot Boys,
Right.
and like, cause you know, at first they did like the BGs, and that was like Wayne and BG.
Right.
the baby gangsters. Like they did that shit. And then like once it turned into the hot boys and they started running it with that, and then a lot of people don't know that they had another hot boy, but he
Derek.
died. Yeah, Lil Derek.
Yeah,
Shout out Lil Derek. Fuck. Shout out Mighty Lee too, Lil Derek, Lil brother. That's my dog, man. Shout out that boy too. But shit, like once the hot boys started, like they like just blew up. And it's like everybody took to them. Like I know my generation did because like they was younger. Like Lil Wayne and them not that much wasn't that much older than us.
Right.
So the shit was more relatable. And shit,
Well,
I ain't gonna lie, like they really influenced like my generation, like they
I
influenced us. Like
did because they represented that corner real well. They represented the dude on the block real well. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I know this is gonna be up for debate. I know y'all gonna want to argue about this, but the coolest rapper to do it was from New Orleans to me, and it wasn't Lil Wayne. It definitely was Mac, man. It definitely was Mac to me. If Mac wouldn't have went to jail, I think
shout
Mac would.
out Mac.
I think Mac would have been the biggest ever, man, because he had all the wordplay like he was from the East Coast.
He
He had
did.
the down south. He just was dope, man. I think
He was. A lot of people don't even know about that.
yeah,
He
he just
was.
Mac. I think if he wouldn't have went to jail, I think Mac would have been a real problem, man.
You know, he back out now. Him and Fiend got a show coming up soon.
I might have to get down there for that, man. I love some. I listen to Mac new stuff. Like he got a song about New Orleans, and he just be talking about stay in the tourist area because what you gonna see? And it's just like
I mean, he being real, brother. Like, man, like, and then y'all just don't do it, man. Like, if you need some weed or something, if nigga tell you come to him, don't go over there. Don't do it, man. Don't do that shit. Like you setting yourself up.
so I gotta know, man. Like, when did you first like get in the studio? When did you say like, man, I'm good enough to go record this? Like, what made you get into recording?
So, the first time I started recording music was in 2006.
Okay.
And ironically, the whole reason, well, I had started writing songs. I did a talent show when I was in like the 7th grade, and I had wrote my own raps then. So I used to like play around and write shit and like do shit like that, like when I was a kid. So like being able to write and stuff, it was always like a gift. So my partner Bruce Dillon, is one of the artists that we pushing right now on the BTG label, the best thing going.
Right.
He the reason kind of why I started rapping, cause like he started doing the shit and I started hearing what he was doing, and I'm like, shit, nigga, I could do that shit too. You know what I mean? Like so I started fucking with it. All right. And that's why I tell people, it take time to build your craft. Like it don't just click for everybody.
Right.
But if it's something that you really want to do, you can't give up on it. Cause I literally recorded music for like 4 years before it started sounding like how I heard it in my head. Like it started coming out over the mic that way. It took me 4 years to figure out how to do it.
Right.
But once I figured out how to do it, oh, it was up from there.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this, because I checked them out. If somebody, if you had one, I know it's hard to choose because we have to treat our kids, our songs like our kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you had to pick one song to represent you, what song and video would you tell everybody to go check out right now? Well, hold on, y'all. Don't leave the podcast to go check it out after we done. But what would you tell them?
Song, like the song?
Video too. I want them to see the video too.
All right. I don't know. Maybe sliding.
Maybe sliding.
The one with Jay Austin.
Okay.
Cause that's like some real New Orleans shit right there. Like
Right.
the beat, everything, the flow, like the way I attacked it, the way I went at it, I was on some straight like city making woody music. That's what I call it. That type of
Woody
music.
music, y'all hear that? Woody music. Hold on, let me hit the streets. Ellie, what's going down? He said one good a legend made Cash Money versus No Limit. There go my guy Soundmaster. I need you back. Soundmaster T. Dance too much booty in the pants. Everybody be knowing your song, Soundmaster. Shout out to you. Let's go. Kona said also free C Murder Miller too. Don't forget
Yeah.
about that's right. Free C. So let me ask you, with your music, right? What you hearing from somewhere like New Orleans? Lil Wayne, arguably greatest of all time. Soldier Slim, though, right?
Yes.
Soldier was just everything that came out of his mouth just sounded like he was in New Orleans. No,
He was he
Orleans.
was the utter representation of what New Orleans is. Like in
Right.
living form.
In living form. So with your music, right?
Yes, sir.
Where you going with it, man? Like how should people judge you?
Well, I mean, I just be being me, brother. Like,
Right.
like I'm not necessarily like trying to make a certain type of music per se, if that makes sense.
You
Like
do.
everything just all depend on the vibe. I got a million flows. So
Right.
I'm gonna start by saying that. Like I could rap so many different ways. And I mean, if you listen to my music, you're gonna hear it because you're not really gonna hear the same flow too many times.
Okay.
Like once you listen to my songs enough, you're gonna figure out what my signature flow is. But I don't even use it that much.
Right.
So with that being said, I attack songs. I make so many different type of songs. Like I don't really have a set style. But at one point, I was really like I was a stoner rapper.
Okay.
But I'm more into like talking about like real life shit, like shit that I done been through for real, like shit that I'm dealing with. Like I'm not really anything I say is like stuff that I done either dealt with or currently dealing.
So what you dealing with, man, that you got all them blicks in your video, man? What's up with that, man?
Oh, you talking about the red beam? See, I mean, if you listen to that song, everything it all applies to that fucking video. You talking about the red beam video?
Right.
That song right there, and what I'm talking about on it, the video had to be like that.
No, it did, man.
And like that's and for like a disclaimer, that's my only video like that. Like I don't really be having.
You painted the picture. I want to hear you say like that's not. It's like when you paint the picture, man, you got to use the brush. It's like you got to have.
See, like I'm always like I'm not gonna say it's acting because you have to get into the persona and you have to sell what you're doing. So if that's what I'm talking about. Everything have to look realistic. Even though I done lived like that before.
Right.
So that's why I done been shot before, like I done been stabbed before.
Whoa,
Like
whoa, whoa! Hold on. Where's she at, man? Do we need to get her
I know
locked up? You ain't in
it wasn't a tip.
That ain't domestic violence, is it, man? Because I be
Nah, man. Like I really was like doing some shit, like living. I was living foul at one point in my
Let me
life.
ask you something about getting shot, right?
Yeah.
And I done had a lot of people that got shot on this podcast before, right? But I'm gonna ask you, man, because I'm comfortable asking you this for some reason. I don't know why. But when you get shot, what's the
Do you
first
feel
thing
it?
that go through your mind?
I didn't know I got shot at first.
Okay.
I was like, a dude ran up on us, and we scattered, and I guess I ran in the direction he was shooting, and so like I'm the only person got shot,
Right.
and like I didn't figure it out until after the fact, and then everything just got hot. It like started feeling like the shit was burning, and you could smell like you could smell your flesh burn.
Right. So he got you running off.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My adrenaline. Cause like when I got stabbed, I didn't know I got stabbed neither. Nigga stabbed me in my neck. I didn't even know I got stabbed.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Woo. Well, so much for hanging out with him, y'all. I was just about to say when I come down, we're gonna hang, but
Oh no, see, look,
back
this
in
this
the
all
I'm just playing.
look, this all past lives, brother. Like
I'm just
like I
playing,
be
man.
chilling. Like I be
So,
chilling.
so when stuff like this happens to you, right? What do that do for like making changes to your life?
It do make you reevaluate shit. Like when I got shot in my mind, I was kind of manifesting my death back then. Like I didn't think I was gonna live for a long time.
Right.
And when I got shot, like I kind of like realized what I was doing. And I had a kid at that point. My oldest son was alive. So I had to just chill. I was tripping. Like it was so much bad stuff that was happening to me at that point in my life that like I had just went off the deep end. And
Right.
like I had to reel myself back in.
I get it, man. I really can relate to that, man. It's like some of that stuff be life changing events, and it sends some people make some people worse, or it makes some people better. So,
Man,
for,
dog, I done almost died so many times. So I'll be like, it's something I'm supposed to do. That's why I keep
right,
surviving. So
right. So you say who you say the artist y'all pushing first from the label?
Bruce Dillon,
Okay, he
he
from
fine. I mean, he fine.
he from the
I
city.
can't. Yes, sir. Well, La Place, but look, that's like Greater New Orleans. Like
Okay,
pretty much all the same thing.
he gonna have to come holler at us too. So
So I'm gonna set it up for you.
okay, you know how to make it happen. So with that with that being with a label, right?
Hmm.
Have all your music you put out? Have you done it with a label, or have you done it yourself? Like,
Nah, like all this label shit is new for me. I've been doing everything on my own.
so how different is that?
Um, it's different because I gotta like niggas be wanting to hear shit, be wanting to clear shit. Like you can't necessarily
Right.
just drop what you think is because they might not like the song that I like. Even though the label situation, I've been friends with him since we was 5 years old. Like this Bruce label, this Bruce Dillon
Okay.
label, the best thing going. Like there's some in-house shit we got going. Like
Right.
me and him been friends forever. Like we've been knowing each other like all our lives.
Right.
So I could really move how I want to. It's just waiting until it's my turn. And like being
That,
somebody who been active for years, it'd be hard to wait.
yeah, that I just wish people could understand how important the waiting is, man. Especially, I just feel like that's why a lot of labels fail because they
Yeah,
be
but
please
I
everybody.
understand. We pushing Bruce, so that's what I'm
That's
gonna
it.
do.
That's
But
why a lot of them fail to me because they be overextending themselves trying to make everybody happy, and
right,
they push
but
it too much. And like if
at the same
everybody
time,
focus on it, it'll make other people focus on it. You know what I'm saying? So
facts. but at the same time, it's just making sure that I'm still doing little things like mic drop videos, like little content videos and shit to keep myself relevant, to keep people seeing that I got some shit going on too. So when it's time for me to go on my move, I still got shit generating.
Like
Everything in this
yeah,
generation is
for
all
the
about
hood
content.
hierarchy, like doing hood
Huh?
hierarchy. I say like doing hood hierarchy.
Facts. Facts.
Right.
Everything
Yeah.
is about content in this generation. So, you need to make all the content that you can.
Everything about content. So for you being, you ain't that double status yet though. But for you being that OG status, right? How do you like what you just said? Everything is about content. How did you learn how to evolve with the game? Because you got some people who still want to try the old way, who still want to say, no, you got to get CDs. You got to. How did you
Oh man.
learn to evolve with the technology?
Well, I had a podcast too.
Okay.
The name of my show was called Hella High.
Okay.
So, and then too, I filmed and I used to be in the behind the scenes of shit. And then I know different people who different stuff with labels and stuff. So I just saw how everything worked.
Okay.
And I'm somebody who could take shit from other places and apply knowledge to what I have going on and
Right.
make shit work for me.
Okay. Yeah. So you sit back and just watching and absorbing. So that's how you
But
know what moves to make. So
but
let me ask you more. I know we finna rock at a South by Southwest. And what's
hell
that?
yeah.
Next week, right? Ain't that next week?
Yep. Next week.
I know we finna be in Texas acting up, right? So have you been there before, the South by Southwest?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I was supposed to go like 2 other times and I always had to work or some
Right.
shit always came up to where I could never go.
Okay. Well, you gonna love it. So have you performed live yet, or have y'all did it? Have y'all did any shows at the label or like anything?
Like not this year. I haven't done anything live yet this year. My last show was last year with my people Jay Austin, with Jay Austin and friends. I had performed like in like October last year. But as far as like performing live, oh, I've been performing live for years, brother. I got tons of experience. I'm part of the no vocal gang.
No vocal.
Yeah, turning the vocals off on the verses and
Oh,
rapping that shit.
okay. So let me ask you this: what what do you prefer? What you like best, recording the music or performing the music?
Uh, Performing it.
Performing. Okay. And just because you from New Orleans, I like to steal this from Drink Champs every now and then, and I'm gonna do it to you because you from a real place, man. You from the only other place that I think is more grimier than Chicago, right? So I'm gonna ask you this: loyalty or respect?
That one is tough. I need loyalty
Yeah.
because like if you have enough people loyal around you, other people ain't gonna have no choice but to respect it as a whole.
They will respect the loyalty, won't they?
Exactly. So
And
you're gonna end up getting the respect anyway.
they will respect the loyalty because I'm gonna tell you something. I hate to get in New Orleans business, but I gotta get in New Orleans business. We love No Limit because they all follow P like an army.
Yeah.
Once they start breaking off, in comes the Hot Boys. There go another brotherhood. You looking at these dudes, and like, man, they sticking together. They together. And it's like I think people people just love that loyalty and just respect that. Like I don't
Facts.
think it was about them being the best rappers. I think it was about them being a crew. So even in Chicago, me and my guys would say, hey, if they can be tight like that, this is how you're supposed to be. But now we don't even have groups no more. People
Nah, they
just
don't do that no more.
people just all about themselves now. That's why you
Cause
get all
like
that backdooring and stuff.
you know was two solo artists that's cool that was came up with each other that would have been a fire group. Fucking Rollo and No Cap. Rollo Rodriguez and No Cap. They should have been a group.
Should have been a group.
That shit would have been fire.
So would have.
But they don't be doing that shit no more. Like you said, everybody be trying to.
Everybody be.
I'm the one.
I like rapping with a group, man. I ain't gonna lie because I got to be lazy. It's just like the friendly competition of it. It's like
It
I
do
don't know.
turn
It's
you
like
up.
we all paint the house together or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's get it finished. It's like
It
I like rapping with a group, but it just
it
be
do
hard
turn
rapping.
you up. Like, cause like you know how me and my partners is like nigga I ain't trying to come with a poo verse. Like you gotta
Right.
trying to eat.
It make you go. It's just hard being in a group with grown men though, because somebody's woman might tell them they can't come outside tonight, or somebody might have to babysit, or somebody might
Yeah,
have to go
you
to
got
work.
kids and shit.
It just that's the only thing that mess up the group thing for me. Because when I'm ready, I want you to be ready all the time too. And it's like
Facts.
you really can't do that with grown people, man. You know, I can't wait till we kick it next weekend, man. But
All right, bro. We gonna be performing. Supposed to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat it with the camera. So we gonna do another interview on the spot too when I see you. But oh
I
yeah,
got you, brother.
shout out to
I'm
my
gonna
guy
have
Chris.
that shit on here. Man.
What'd you say?
I said I'm gonna have that shit on.
I mean, we gonna get it. Shout out to Christopher Bernard too, man.
Fucking right, my dog. You heard me set this shit up.
He always
Appreciate you, brother.
he always link it good. So
Yeah, you good people, brother.
man, you too, man. We been locked in, man. That's why I'm glad, man. I knew I was gonna have fun with this one. What about tell them where to find you at, man. Where you want them to contact you at?
Real_legend made. That's my Instagram.
Yeah,
If you want to look for my YouTube page, is Legend Made 88. And then like on any streaming platform, it's Legend Made.
man, you gotta love it.
And y'all follow the label page. Best thing going, BTG.
BTG. How could you not follow the best thing going? How could you not
Facts,
follow?
yeah, man. Facts.
Oh, I need something else actually besides that interview from him. I
What's
need
up?
from him and bring me some crawfish when you come, man.
You want me to, hold on, brother.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so crawfish, I don't know if that's gonna work, boy.
I know.
Cause that shit gonna be funky. That's not gonna work. And you don't want that shit after it's frozen. Like you want that shit to be
Yeah,
fresh.
it ain't the same once you freeze it. I'm gonna just have to
I
come
mean,
down.
look. How about this? If you figure out how to get some out there,
Right.
I'll ball that shit for you one day.
I hear
I know
that.
how to ball it.
Yeah, I hear this. Coconut, there we go again. We got to get this cooking show going, Coconut. I'm telling you, there we go again. So, give me one of them hood hierarchy drops, man. Shout out hood hierarchy. Tell us your name and make sure you tell us where you're from. Do not say New Orleans either. Say it
Yeah,
right.
I got you.
Say
I
it
got
right.
you.
I'm just messing with you.
Nah, look. I'm about to watch. Check it out. Hey man, y'all be quiet in there.
They say he
All right,
finna get
you ready?
started.
Huh?
No, they say he finna get started. Now go.
All right,
Let's get.
look. What's on with it? You heard me. It's your boy Legend Made, rocking with Hood Hierarchy, coming straight from out the city of New Orleans, Louisiana, where it be getting down and dirty. Fucking with my nigga out there in the Chi-Town where it gets down and dirty. You heard me? Yeah. Fuck with your
Hey man,
people.
that's the name of my first album, Down and Dirty. How did you know that, man?
I didn't, brother. I didn't. That's something, you hear me?
Down and Dirty. But do it one more time. Do it without cussing. So I ain't
I
gotta
got you. I got you. I got you.
do it.
I
Do it
got you.
again.
What's down with it? You heard me? It's your boy Legendary, rocking with my people. Uncle Beats at Hierarchy. You heard me? Coming straight from the city of New Orleans, where it gets down and dirty. Rocking with my people, where it gets down and dirty out there in the Chi-Town. You did. That's why we linking up.
I love it, man. Hey man, you did your thing, man. You did your thing. So I'll see you soon. But we end every episode one way and one way only. Oh, before I do that, y'all don't forget to hit that like, man. Share
Yes,
this.
sir.
Salute to everybody that keeps coming back, supporting this, man. I appreciate y'all. Everybody leave a comment. You too, after this live over, leave a comment. Because I got the comments keep us in the algorithm. So leave a comment. So
Yes,
with
sir.
that being said, you get the last word. I say, what's the hood? You tell us where you from and we out of here. What's the hood?
New Orleans, Louisiana. You heard me?